Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 to show you a fun new project. All the whistles and bells just went off that we are live and everything is good. Thank goodness. Technology and me, we do not see eye to eye half the time, so I am quite impressed that everything seems to be working today. Good evening, Anna. So hopefully everybody's had a great day. Mine was busy just like every other day of my life, but I'm sure everybody else is the same way. I got to see the grandbaby today for a few hours. It was pretty fun and cute. He's starting to like spit and play with this spit and blow bubbles and stuff, and it's very cute. Even though spit and stuff is not cute, but it's cute when a baby does it. Not anybody else. Good evening, Darlene. Hello. So if you're just logging on, say hi so I know you're here. Question for you. Do you know what holiday is the most for sending cards? There was Stampin' Up! Did a poll on this years ago, and I was really shocked at the actual holiday that got the most cards sent out. Most people said Christmas. Most people said Mother's Day. Mother's Day was actually 2. Christmas was 3. But can you guess what #1 holiday for sending cards? It was Valentine's Day. Crazy, right? I actually haven't done I haven't done many Valentine's Day cards this year, and I probably should have. So I thought I would do a Valentine's Day card tonight. It is super quick, super easy. And I'm going to show you how to get 3 card bases out of 1 sheet of paper, which is crazy, right? Who would think that you could get 3 card bases out of 1 sheet? But you can. And it's not too late to get your Valentine's Day cards out. Mine, half of them went out yesterday. The other half went out today. But I missed the little blue box for it to go out really today. So it'll actually go out tomorrow. So it's not too late. This card is super quick and easy, and you can still get them out and have them in time for Valentine's Day. Even if it's a day late, who cares? Better late than never. That's what I always say. So good evening, everybody. Hello, Heather. Hello, Vicki. Let me point you down to show you what we are going to be playing with today. So I brought in the Love and Happiness stamp set. So this has just 1 Valentine's Day greeting, but I really liked it because it was anniversary. Congratulations to the one I love. Here's to another year of laughter. So this could be really good for your own anniversary or your kids' anniversaries. I really liked all of these things. And since we have a daughter that's getting married, I thought these are super duper fun. Oh, actually, there's 2 Valentine's Day. That one says Happy Valentine's Day, friend. So you could really use that one as well. But we're going to be using the Valentine's Day greeting. So that's the stamp set. It actually does come as a bundle. This is the large heart that comes with it, and it's actually a hybrid. So you can place your heart die in your embossing folder. I'm going to show you guys how to use it. Close it, run it through your embossing machine, and it will cut and emboss all at the same time. It's pretty spectacular. So if you haven't used it, I definitely recommend playing with it. It is on page 11 in your little mini catalog, your January to June mini catalog, the JJ, that's what they call it. It's on page 11, and if you get it as a bundle, you do save 10%, so you get the stamp set, the embossing folder, and the dies. So there is all of that fun. Let me bring in the card. Let me scoot you in a tad bit. I'll probably have to push you back out when I bring the embossing machine in. But this is the card we're going to be making. So wait for it. Are you ready? So when you open it up, you can see both sides of the designer series paper. And you can get 3 of these card bases out of 1 sheet. So let's start with the cutting of your designer series paper. So bring in your trimmer. We are going to start by putting your cardstock. We're going to put it in so the 8.5 inch side is, the 11 inch side is at the top. So first we're going to cut this at 6 inches. So there you go. And then I might just go ahead and score it while it's sitting in here. I usually bring in my scoring tool, but we can score it while we're cutting as well. So now I'm going to scoot this down to 5.5 inches, and I'm going to go ahead and score it. Make sure you grab your scoring tool and not your cutter. So we're going to score that at 5.5. And now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to cut this at 4.25. So here are 2 card bases. Now with our piece that's left over, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut it at 4.25. We're going to flip it around. We're going to cut it at 6. And then we're going to score it. Let's get the cutting blade out of the way because I know I'm going to grab that one. And we're going to score it at 5.5. Usually when I use my scoring tool, I don't go over it a couple times. But when I use my trimmer, I like to have a deeper groove. So now, look, you just now have 3 card bases to make these cards. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let me bring in the embossing machine. And I want to show you how, I'm going to have to push it back a little bit. You might see my messy desk, but that's okay. How you do the hybrid embossing folder. So you're going to use your first plate, and then you're going to bring in plate number 4. Those are the only 2 plates you're going to need. And you need a piece of scrap, any color. It doesn't matter whatever color you guys want to use. I usually have a piece of washi tape that I like to tape down my heart just so it doesn't move. But I'm just going to slide it into that groove. There's a groove inside the embossing folder. So I'm going to slide this in. And I'm going to bring in my piece of scrap. Lay that on top, and now I'm going to close my lid. Lay this on my embossing machine. We actually did this in card class. I don't know if it was last week or last card class or the one before. But now I'm just going to, I like to run it through twice. I don't really think it matters. And if it makes that noise, it's totally fine. You didn't break anything. And then look. It literally cut and embossed at the same time. I don't know if you can see how beautiful that embossing is. So there's that. And you could really use the negative portion of it as well if you wanted to. So that's how the hybrid embossing and cut works. So we are definitely going to be using this heart. And I did forget to bring in the designer series paper. This is called Sweet Talk. I picked a design where it only mattered about the front being directional specific and the back really didn't. But really any of these sheets would work. Okay, now let's get crafting. So let me scoot you back in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So here's one of the pieces that we cut, and it measures 6 inches by 4.25, and we scored it right at the 5.5 inch mark. So I'm just going to fold this down, grab my bone folder, and give that a good crease. This is where we're going to attach your designer series paper. So I went ahead and pre-cut some of these, and this is 4 by 5.25. I'm going to flip this over and grab some of our tear tape. Actually, before I do that, let's see who else is logged on. Jessica logged on. Hello, Marie, Valerie. Hello, ladies. Did I miss anybody? Anna, Jane, Stephanie, hello. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece, make sure I have this going the right way. I'm going to take a piece of our tear tape and I'm going to line it up to the top. I wanted something super strong and sturdy just because you only have a little 1/2 inch right here to hold, pretty much is holding your whole card together. So I wanted something super duper strong and sturdy. So I'm going to peel that off, and I will tell you once this is down, it is down. You're not going to be able to get it up without ripping your paper, which it's just paper. It's in the big scheme of things, it's not that tragic. But I'm going to line it up at the bottom and the sides, and I'm going to hold this down and then just press that up top. Look at that. Look how easy that was. I'll put it to the side so you guys can see it a little bit easier. Isn't that super duper easy? You could really use any designer series paper. You could use your 6x6. You just need to cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. You could use any one of our designer series paper to create this kind of a card. And I wanted to bring in some of our gorgeous grape ribbon. I think, oh, it does have gorgeous grape and Highland Heather in this paper. Are you a purple fan or are you a red Valentine's Day fan? My Valentine's Day cards went out today, well, yesterday and today. And I actually did a variety of all of these colors. So I'm just going to attach the mini glue dot and the end of the ribbon to the front of my card, because when we tie the bow is going to cover it. So I'm just trying to get an idea of how long it needs to be. And then we'll make sure it's all positioned right. Oh, Vicky's a team purple. I'm sure nobody knows what team I'm on. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to grab another mini glue dot and put that on top. And I'm going to lay this over. There we go. And now let's see if we can tie a bow. Well, hello, Mom. How are you? She just called me right before I went on my live. I think she told me last time I talked to her that she watches my lives and comments, but I've never seen the comments, but I do now. Okay. So I'm going to try to tie this bow. This ribbon is so beautiful in person, and it's so fine, and it's really kind of hard to tie bows with it. But we did it. Give that a little trim. Grab another mini glue dot. And then this bow is going to cover up this seam. So when you open the card, you don't have your seam on the inside. And you could really grab another mini glue dot and tuck it up underneath just so it holds that in place as well. If you wanted to, it's not necessary. Okay, so now all we have left to do is decorate it. So we're going to use that heart that we cut out, and I'm literally just going to glue this down. I'm going to pop up the little saying. Well, hopefully, there we go. Some glue is coming out now. I wanted something quick and easy and fun for you guys to do. And in the same die set that comes with the heart is this really fun, I don't know what it's called. I just lost it. Design that you can stamp your sentiment on. There you go. And I'm going to bring in Gorgeous Grape. And I have Valentine's Day Greetings. Let's stamp that right in the center. Thank you, Jessica. Yes. It is a banner. Okay, flip that over. Grab some dimensionals. I got to grab some from my little drawer because looks like I put everything away. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on here. The next card we're going to make, I'm going to do something a tiny bit different. And there you go. Put that right on top. Valentine's Day Greeting. And we'll definitely put a piece of the basic white on the inside so you can write your sentiment in there as well. But we'll do that later because I'm super excited to show you the next card. Very similar. Actually, there's only one thing that's different. So we're going to fold our tiny little piece down. Now, don't put your tear and tape on your card base because it might hang off the edge. So that's why I say to put it on the designer series paper. So we're going to tuck that up on the top. Peel this off. Line it up. Start at the bottom, line it up. And then kind of hold that down while you pull the top. And then you can smash it together. Can you guys hear Hank barking? I had to open the craft room the door. It was really hot in here. And I actually had to take a blanket off of our bed today too, because our evenings are getting a little warm and I don't like glistening. It's not my favorite. Maybe it's an age thing too. We won't talk about that. Okay, so let's put this in the center. There we go. Yep, Hank's howling at the coyotes. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Okay, I made that a little bit long, but we can trim that. It's an easy fix. Tie a quick bow. That's probably the most time consuming, is tying a bow. There we go. Okay, that one's perfect. We're not going to spend too much time on tying a bow. Can't get the mini glue dot off. Okay, that bow is definitely a little wonky. I'll fix him later. But I wanted to bring in these two guys because if you don't have the hybrid heart bundle, you could definitely use this as well. So I brought in a piece of Gorgeous Grape. So I'm going to stamp the hearts. That's going to go in the center. I have a piece of our basic whites. So I'm going to stamp. Not 100% sure if our sentiment is going to fit on here. And it doesn't look like it. So that's okay. We're going to improvise a little bit. We're going to do the Gorgeous Grape bow with this in the center. The Valentine's Day greeting. Perfect. Close that so I don't put my arm in it. And I actually think I might pop this heart up and glue down the Valentine. We're going to live a little bit on the edge. Do something different. Okay, so let's put this in the center. This is going to hang off the edge. Hopefully I have some little minis. I have black minis. We're just going to use it. I'm going to put it right on the edge. And I just want to put a tad bit of green glue in the center. And now, oh, you could even do it sideways if you wanted to. I'm not going to be too crazy tonight. It was a work day. We can't be too crazy on a work day, right? I actually think I might like that one better. I don't know. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the punch or the die? Put that on the inside. And there you go. You can't even see the basic white piece on the inside, but when you flip it up, it is definitely a wow. Yeah, Jessica, I think I like the punch too. I'm glad. I mean, this one is absolutely beautiful. I love it as well. But I really do think I like the heart punches too. So this could be used for anything. Change up the designer series paper. Even this amazing black and white that I did on Tuesday. It's still sitting beside me. You could really do this same design using any of our designer series paper. It is so stinking cute and so easy to do, and definitely a wow card. I would definitely consider that a wow card. So that was a pretty quick Facebook Live, I would say, and it was a fun card. So hopefully I've inspired you guys to get into your craft room and send out at least one Valentine's Day card. That's all you need to send out, is at least one to anybody. Your kids, my kids still get them. I put little $5 Starbucks gift cards in all the cards that I send to my kids. Sorry, guys. I didn't send any gift cards for you guys. Just my kids. And I actually sent one to Lucas. He's only 4 months old. He's not going to use a Starbucks gift card, but it's a little tradition that I've started when the kids have been wee little, so I still continue it. The only holiday that I don't send a $5 gift card to is Christmas. And every single year, the kids open up the card and they go like this, and they send me a video like I'm missing something in their card. I think it's pretty cute. But that's the only holiday they don't get a $5 gift card. But anyway, hopefully you guys had a good day, and hopefully you enjoyed your Facebook Live. I will be back on Tuesday, so if you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out, and we'll chat with you guys soon. Bye-bye.